In this tutorial, filmed on gorgeous here island of creativity, I'm going to show you how to change the way your water looks. And it constitutes so much of what you see in Second Life, aside from the sky, and it's accessed through the same control path, which makes it really easy, in other words. Now, before we get started, you want to make sure edit menu and preferences, make sure it's set to at least mid, and that basic shaders are on, because if they're off, then your water is going to look boring like that. And if it's on, then it looks back to where we were. And if, by the way, for these to appear, you need custom on like that. So we're cool there. Let's go to OK. And now just head to World Menu, Environment Settings, and Environment Editor. Already you can see, very simple, let me crane out here, that you can change the water color. So if you're like me, you like hot pink like that, you can already see. And if you want it to be even pinker, you just change, you ramp up the water fog. This controls the surface so it looks more, let me move in there so you can get a better view, see? Less pink, more pink. And if you go into advanced water, this is where more of the magic is. I'll just click the settings tab first of all. So you have all manner of different parameters to make anywhere from very natural looking water to water that would be on an alien planet. So we changed these two. Also, there is underwater fog modifier, which is when we're under the water like that, you can make it super foggy or very clear. With each one of these, of course, there's a question mark that details what it does. More technical details behind that. You got Fresnel, not Fresnel. And if you want some anime-looking water, you can move the blur multiplier up because it looks like it has a glow. You just doodle around with whatever you choose to, till you come up with something that's really pleasing. That's a striking contrast. It looks very kind of neon 80s with the sign there and the pink. Anyway, let's move on to image. And under here, you can change the wave motion. So you can make the waves move very fast like that. And there's little waves too for a layered effect. Of prime interest is the normal map. This is a special texture. You'll notice that normal maps kind of have this blue and purple kind of look to them. Now this adds complexity to the water because if you click this, and let me just click this again, make sure this comes up, and blanket, there's absolutely no texture in the water. It's featureless and flat. And of course you can drag any texture onto here. For instance, if I were just to dig into the Torley textures and just grab anything and click and drag that on, it will just take a while to res that texture. And now we have very stripy water, which is great for hallucinatory sort of 8-bit scaping. Well, 16-level striping, I meant that to emulate some old computer games mixed with a sofa, in some ways anyway. But if you make a real normal map in a program like Filter Forge, or there is a plugin for Photoshop, I think it's Windows only, then of course they'll have that more purplish kind of look. And some residents have actually, I don't think I have them in this inventory, but I have made other water settings which you can get which do use different normal maps. Like let's select one of these. So Arakist variation, and let's let it load. Oh, this was kind of funny. That was just a funny effect. Like I said, you can use any texture here, your inventory, but some of them do have a proper normal map like this one. So this looks very bumpy. It looks like earthquake kind of water. Well, earthquake in a way not like you expect it to. It's got this marbly stucco kind of feel. And you can produce all sorts of variations and effects through that. So if you didn't know that before, go ahead and play with World Menu, Environment Settings, Environment Editor, and just go to the Advanced Water Editor. Check it out and play.